comma sitting where the breath should be. Every gap between the days' applause is a rhythm only I can see. Not a period, not a stop, just a place I choose to drop. Warm karma, hold the line, not the end, just pressing wine from the grapes of all that's mine into something almost fine. Week is running, but I'm placing marks between the meetings and the midnight meals. Every comma is a gentle spark in the sentence of the way it feels. Not a question, not a call, just a pause before the fall. Warm karma, hold the line, not the end, just pressing wine from the grapes of all that's mine into something almost fine. Almost fine. Warm karma.
Showing 7, but I'm good. Not avoiding, just curating when I read. Every message understood is understood, but the time has got a rhythm that I need. Unread isn't rude, it's just a pause between the world and my applause. Unread, stacking up like books on a shelf, I'll get to when it cooks. Not a ghost, just different hooks for the way my evening looks. Chat's moving, but I'll catch the scroll sometime after the speed finishes its run. Unread is a very healthy toll on the boundary between me and everyone. Unread isn't cold, it's just a wall made of time instead of concrete. Unread, stacking up like books on a shelf, I'll get to when it cooks. Not a ghost, just different hooks for the way my evening looks. Stacking up.
Nothing on the page, and that's the point. Every blank is just a silent invitation, starting fresh without a single joint between the past and this new constellation. Cursors blinking on a field of white, like a heartbeat in an empty room. Blank pages and absence of the light, it's the canvas waiting for the bloom. Blank page, nothing wrong. Every silence is a song. Not the lyrics, just a long, beautiful pause before the strong. Before the strong. Monday morning notebook fresh and clean. Not a to-do, not a scratch of ink. Blank page is the kindest thing I've seen. Standing at the edge before I think. Blank page, nothing wrong. Every silence is a song. Not the lyrics, just the long, close to everything and open fresh. Soft boots, the most forgiving art for a system tangled in a mesh. Morning after isn't always rough, sometimes it's just a different login screen. Soft reboot is gently pressing enough on the version that has already been. Soft reboot, no drama required. Just a system gently rewired. Not the crash, just a quietly tired version of me that was almost expired. Clear the cache of yesterday's regret. Empty trash of thoughts I didn't need. Soft reboots, the quietest mindset for a person planning a different seat. Soft reboot, no drama required. Just a system gently rewired. Not the crash, just a quietly tired version of me that was almost expired. Didn't hit save, but it saved anyway. Document recovering what I lost. Autosave's the kindest thing today. Catching all my work without the cost. Autosave running in the back. Every draft is on the track. Not a thing will fall through the crack when the system's got merged at my back. Memories got autosave built in. Every good thing stored without my hands. Sunsets, laughter, coffee, violin. Autosaved into the promised land. Autosave running in the back. Every draft is on the track. Not a thing will fall through the crack when the system's got Navigation says go straight, but I turn left. Down the alley where the streetlights take a breath. Not a wrong turn, just a scenic kind of theft, where the evening gives me something I won't forget. Took the longer route and past the flower shop. Closed at 9, but the roses still glow. Every detour is a reason not to stop. When the city's got a version running low. One detour, take the bend. Every shortcut has a dead end. streets I never walked before tonight. Every corner is a gap between the gaps, where the quiet and the neon share the light. One detour, take the bend. Every shortcut has a dead end, but the long way's got a friend in the rhythm that it sends. Through the office glass, screenshots say, but the colors don't translate. Some things only live in moments that pass, and the memory's a better format than the slate. Every pixel on the screen is just a guess at the feeling that my eyes already held. Screenshots are confessions I confess of the moments where my chest began to melt. Screenshot of a life in motion, every capture's a devotion. Not the image, just a notion that I felt a quiet ocean. Chatted scrolling, caught a line that hit something someone said at 2 a.m. last week. Screenshot it, but I'll never forward it, cause the beauty's in the way it made me weak. Yeah, gallery is full of proof I live, not the highlights, just the in-between frames. Every screenshot is a thing I give to the future version, reading all these names. Screenshot of a life in motion, every capture's a devotion. Not the image, just a notion that I felt a quiet ocean. Doors not closed, it's just not all the way, leaving room for error, maybe you. Half open is the bravest thing I'll say, when the full thing feels like too much to push through. Laptop's open but the screen is dim, window cracked but curtain still half drawn. Living in the space between the brim and the edge of something close to dawn. Half open, that's enough for now, not the full reveal, just a tiny bump to the part of me that doesn't know how to be anything but halfway anyhow. Exit back with one word, maybe two. Not a wall, just not the whole parade. Half open is the closest thing to true, when the full truth feels like a grenade. Half open, that's enough for now, not
11:40. Fridge is looking bare. Need a run, but not the running kind. Slides on, hoodie up. I've got the air of a person on a mission, unrefined. Just a carton and a snack or two. Night air, nothing else to do. Night air, slides and bass, convenience stores, my saving grace. Every hour at midnight pace is a runway for the human race. Fluorescent heaven at the corner block. Rhyming sections got me in a trance. Night Aaron's got its own o'clock, where the snacks in silence share a dance. Just a receipt and a plastic bag. Night Aaron, coolest kind of drag. Night Aaron, slides and bass, convenience stores, my saving grace. Every aisle at midnight pace is a runway for the human race. Stay stuck, stay grooving. catch the soft line. Coins inside the jacket from last fall, jingling like a tiny tambourine. Not enough for much, enough for all. The small things that the evening's ever seen. Every coin's a Tuesday, I survived. Every nickel proof that I'm alive. Loose change in the pocket of the night. Every clink a little satellite. Not the fortune, just the minor light of the day that ended up alright. Ooh, ended up alright. Found a bill inside my winter coat, crumpled up like someone's grocery list. Loose changes and just the metal. Notice the things my pockets remiss. Every cent a moment I once held. Every dime a story never spelled. Loose change in the pocket of the night. Every clink a little satellite. Not the fortune, just the minor light of a day that ended up alright. Ooh, ended up alright. Not everything that's valuable is big. Sometimes the smallest coin completes the gig. Loose change. Paper cup, but the warmth is real enough. Holding on with both hands like a prayer. Temporary vessel for the stuff that my evening needed me to care. Name is wrong, they spelled it with a K, but the latte's got my order down. Paper cups, the kindest stay for a moment passing through the town. Paper cup, thrown away by 10, but the warmth was worth it there and then. Not the ceramic, not the zen, just the 5-minute amen. Sleeve is cardboard, slightly getting soft from the condensation and the grip. Everything disposable is a loss, with a beauty that we let it slip. Paper cup, thrown away by 10, but the warmth was worth it there and then. Not the ceramic, not the zen, just a 5-minute amen. 5 minutes.
Side exit. Fair. Main door's crowded, everyone's goodbye. Handshakes and the let's do this again. But I'm Irish exiting and I'm not lying when I say the side door is my friend. Slipped out clean, nobody saw me leave. Jacket on before the speed began. Side exits, got a trick up his sleeve. You can vanish and still be the man.
Side exit, no scene, quietest departure ever been. Not a ghost, just in between the farewell and the evergreen.
Party's fine, but the couch has got my name written in the cushions back at home. Side exit's not about the blame, it's the art of choosing where to roam. Earbuds in the moment that I'm out, bases heavier than any goodbye. Side exits, what the groove is all about, leaving while the energy's still high.
Side exit, no scene, quietest departure ever been. Not a ghost, just in between the farewell and the evergreen.
Side exit, that's the play. Stay cool, walk away.
Typed your but autocorrects accept your send it anyway. The point got through. One typo is the accidental cure for the distance between me and you. Email signed with someone else's name. Copy paste from 3 replies ago. But the warmth was there inside the frame. Even if the spelling didn't know. Warm typo, human proof. Not the polish, plot the pose. Every error on the roof is a flag that says the truth. Said defiantly instead of definitely, but the sentence worked a different way. One typo living infinitely in the gap between the meant and the conveyed. Warm typo, human proof. Not the polish, but the goo. Every error on the roof is a flag that says the truth. Human proof. Human proof. Warm typo. Screen flip dark as sun died automatically. Not the brightness, just the theme has changed. Night moon makes the world run dramatically. black backgrounds make the colors pop. Night mode turns a basic to intensive, and the ordinary into non-stop. Night mode on, the world looks better. Every pixel a love letter. Dark theme makes the evening wetter, with a glow that nothing can unfetter.
Social media at midnight, dark and smooth. Scrolling through a gallery of glow. Night mode's got its own specific groove, where the shadows run the whole damn show. Switched to dark theme 3 years ago. Never went back, never felt the need. Night mode is the way the cool ones flow through the digital at their own speed.
Night mode on, the world looks better. Every pixel a love letter. Dark theme makes it evening wetter, with a glow that nothing can unfetter. Night mode. Stay dark, stay smooth. Nobody clap, but the spreadsheet's done. Close the tab and lean back in the chair. Quiet score beneath the setting sun. Victory that doesn't need the fanfare. Not the trophy, just the hum of a day that quietly won. Quiet score, no applause, just the closing of the clause. Every silent win because I showed up despite the flaws. Nobody will know. Gym backpack, but nobody will know. Ran the extra mile without the post. Quiet score is how the real ones grow. In the space between the brag and the most. Not the medal, just the sweat of a finish no one's met. Quiet score, no applause, just the closing of the clause. Every silent win because I showed up despite the flaws. Quiet score, no applause. Quiet score, no applause.
Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Don't move faster than the thought arrived. Double tap before I knew the why. Some things don't need the brain to be alive, just the instinct of a casual high. Heart appeared, I kept it moving down. Feet is fast, but my approval's real. Double taps the currency of town, where the feeling doesn't need a deal. Double tap, instant vote. Not a speech, just a note. Every like a tiny boat, floating on the endless smoke. Sunset pick, double tap, of course. Latte art, that's an easy one. Dog and sweater, that's a stronger force than any argument I've ever won. Double tap the homie studio pick. Support is silent, but the heart is loud. Every tiny gesture, inside the scroll. Don't cry, instant vote. Not a speech, just a note. Heavy like a tiny boat, floating on the endless smoke. Double tap, double tap, keep it going. Keep it flowing. Double tap, keep it going. Keep it flowing.
Pages loading one line at a time, like a poem being typed by hand. Slow Wi-Fi is not a paradigm, it's a meditation no one planned. Image rendering from top to down, pixel by pixel the face appears. Slow Wi-Fi's the patient side of town, where the beauty builds across the years. Slow Wi-Fi, teach me how to wait. Not everything needs to be on the slate. Before the clock runs past the gate, some things are better running late.
Download bar at 17%. Been there for the last 11 songs. Slow Wi-Fi's a different kind of rent, for the patience that the night belongs.
Slow Wi-Fi, teach me how to wait. Not everything needs to be on the slate. Before the clock runs past the gate, some things are better running late. Slow Wi-Fi,
Still loading, and that's fine.
Signals got one bar and dropping fast. Pages loading like they're made of clay. Then Wi-Fi is not the kind that lasts, but it's honest in a fading kind of way. Video stop buffering at the best part. Spinner's frozen like it's meditating. Then Wi-Fi is teaching me the art of the beauty in the loading and the waiting. Then Wi-Fi barely there, just enough to know you care. Not the speed, just the prayer of a signal in the air. Message sent but hasn't turned to blue, sitting in the limbo of the cloud. Then Wi-Fi's the closest thing to true, when the full connection feels too loud. Then Wi-Fi barely there, just enough to know you care. Not the speed, just the prayer of a signal in the air. Every cafe's got the golden chair, corner seat with the wall behind my back. See the whole room, but nobody's aware that the corner's where I run my track. Strategy is simple, arrive at 2 before the laptops take the premium spots. Corner seat's the throne with the best view, and the outlet that the center's not. Corner seat, sovereign space, not the middle, not the face, just the most strategic place where the groove and I embrace. Buzz seat, same, I take the window rear, see the world go by without the turn. Corner seat's the engineer of the watching that I'll never learn. Meeting room, I'm always last to sit. Take the corner where the power strip hides. Corner seat's the ultimate commit to the vantage where the quiet resides. Corner seat, sovereign space, not the middle, not the face, just the most strategic place where the groove and I embrace. Corner seat, that's the spot. Stay strategic, stay hot. Corner seat, that's the spot. Stay strategic, stay hot. Sentence doesn't end, it just takes pause. Comma sitting where the breath should be. Every gap between the days' applause is a rhythm only I can see. Not a period, not a stop, just a place I choose to drop. Warm comma, hold the line, not the end, just pressing wine from the grapes of all that's mine into something almost fine. Week is running, but I'm placing marks between the meetings and the midnight meals. Every comma is a gentle spark in the sentence of the way it feels. Not a question, not a call, just a pause before the fall. Warm comma, hold the line, not the end, just pressing wine from the grapes of all that's mine into something almost fine. Almost fine. Warm comma.
Badges showing 7, but I'm good. Not avoiding, just curating when I read. Every message understood is understood, but the time has got a rhythm that I need. Unread isn't rude, it's just a pause between the world and my applause. Unread, stacking up like books on a chat's moving, but I'll catch the scroll sometime after the speed finishes its run. Unread is a very healthy toll on the boundary between me and everyone. Unread isn't cold, it's just a wall made of time instead of concrete. Unread stacking up like books on a shelf. I'll get to when it cooks. Not a ghost, just different hooks for the way my evening looks. Stacking up.
Nothing on the page, and that's the point. Every blank is just a silent invitation. Starting fresh without a single joint between the past and this new consolation. Cursors blinking on a field of white, like a heartbeat in an empty room. Blank pages and absence of the light. It's the canvas waiting for the bloom. Blank page, nothing wrong. Every silence is a song. Not the lyrics, just the long, beautiful pause before the strong. Before the strong. Monday morning notebook fresh and clean. Not a to-do, not a scratch of ink. Blank page is the kindest thing I've seen. Standing at the edge before I think. Blank page, nothing wrong. Every silence is a song. Not the lyrics, just the long, beautiful pause before the strong. Zero plus zero is infinite space. Blank page is the most honest place. Beautiful pause. Blank page.
Didn't crash, just needed a restart. Close everything and open fresh. Soft reboots, the most forgiving art for a system tangled in a mesh. Morning after isn't always rough. Sometimes it's just a different login screen. Soft reboot is gently pressing enough on the version that has already been.
Soft reboot, no drama required. Just a system gently rewired. Not the crash, just a quietly tired version of me that was almost expired. Whoa.
Clear the cache of yesterday's regret. Empty trash of thoughts I didn't need. Soft reboots, the quietest mindset for a person planning a different seat.
Soft reboot, no drama required. Just a system gently rewired. Not the crash, just a quietly tired version of me that was almost expired. Rebooting, 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 saved, but it's saved anyway. Document recovering what I lost. Autosave's the kindest thing today. Catching all my work without the cost. Autosave running in the back. Every draft is on the track. Not a thing will fall through the crack when the system's got merged at my back. Memories got autosave built in. Every good thing stored without my hands. Sunsets, laughter, coffee, violin. Auto-saved into the promised land. Auto-save running in the back. Every draft is on the track. Not a thing will fall through the crack when the system's got
Navigation says go straight, but I turn left. Down the alley where the streetlights take a breath. Not a wrong turn, just a scenic kind of theft, where the evening gives me something I won't forget. Took the longer route and past the flower shop. Closed at 9, but the roses still glow. Every detour is a reason not to stop. When the city's got a version running low. One detour, take the bend. Every shortcut has a dead end, but the long way's got a friend in the rhythm that it sends. Headphones in, the bass is making maps of the streets I never walked before tonight. Every corner is a gap between the gaps, where the quiet and the neon share the light. One detour, take the bend. Every shortcut has a dead end, but the long way's got a friend in the rhythm that it sends. Take the bend. Caught the sunset through the office glass. Screenshots say, but the colors don't translate. Some things only live in moments that pass, and the memory's a better format than the slate.
Every pixel on the screen is just a guess at the feeling that my eyes already held. Screenshots are confessions I confess of the moments where my chest began to melt. Screenshot of a life in motion. Every capture's a devotion. Not the image, just the notion that I felt a quiet ocean. Chatted scrolling, caught a line that hit. Something someone said at 2 a.m. last week. Screenshot it, but I'll never forward it, cause the beauty's in the way it made me weak. Yeah, gallery is full of proof I live. Not the highlights, just the in-between frames. Every screenshot is a thing I give to the future version, reading all these names. Screenshot of a life in motion. Every capture's a devotion. Not the image, just the notion that I felt a quiet ocean. Doors not closed, it's just not all the way. Leaving room for error, maybe you. Half open is the bravest thing I'll say when the full thing feels like too much to push through. Laptop's open but the screen is dim. Window cracked but curtain still half drawn. Living in the space between the brim and the edge of something close to dawn. Half open, that's enough for now. Not the full reveal, just a tiny bump to the part of me that doesn't know how to be anything but halfway anyhow. Exit back with one